GM week is my favorite time of year. You know what? Me too, man. Let's go. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to your Quebec Nordiques franchise mode here at GM Week. Who is inviting me to play Apex Legends? I've never even played Apex Legends. Get out of here. Anyways, welcome back. In the last episode, if you missed the last episode, just go ahead, pause the video right now. You're wondering, what? Mitch Marner? What the hell happened? Well, let's do a bit of a recap here. Sky Tigers, he puts it exactly right. Probably the craziest video regarding trades. I agree. I felt stressed out after that franchise mode. There was just so much going on. So right away, we ended up trading for Mahalik. Lubomir Mahalik. We got people in the comments saying they already love Mahalik, which is awesome. He's got 27 goals in 64 games. I saw some people calling him the Milkman in the comments. Is that going to be his new nickname? I don't know where that came from, but I kind of like it. Lubomir the Milkman Mahalik. I don't know. You guys can let me know. So we ended up making a trade with the New York Rangers. Now let's have a look at the New York Rangers to see how they are deploying Mr. Philip Don't Know. Now it was a tough trade to make. I know, everyone liked Philip Don't Know, but unfortunately all good things must come to an end, and I think his time was up. He was here for 4 years. I kind of explained it in the last episode, but they have so many good wingers as it is, so I felt like getting the Milkman out of New York was kind of the best thing, and Philip Don't Know is actually fitting in pretty decent with his new squad. 14 points in 26 games. I mean, he's no Lubomir Mahalik, but hey, it's not that bad. So now on to us and talking about Mitch Marner. That's right, we now have Mitch Marner on our team. The Toronto Maple Leafs, somehow, some way, I don't know what they were doing, but they want Sammy Blais, and I guess that's understandable. He's a pretty damn good hockey player, but they wanted Sammy Blais, and he's actually got 12 points in 16 games, in exchange for Mitch Marner, and all we had to give up was like a B-level prospect in addition to Sammy Blais. Now that's huge. They also traded, obviously, Austin Matthews is now gone. He's gone to San Jose, and now Chichu is the man in Toronto. He's a -1 in one game, so clearly a bust. But I mean, that's just an absolutely ridiculous trade. I actually sent all that stuff into the EA dev just to show them, like, hey, this shouldn't happen. Like, players shouldn't be traded like this. I mean, it's cool to see, but then it came to the situation where the Montreal Canadiens and the Colorado Avalanche made a trade, and they traded the same players back 24 hours later. It literally made no sense, but you can see here Austin Matthews on the Sharks. I know Sharks fans are going to eat that shit up, but if you look at the Montreal Canadiens, long story short, Kotkaniemi got traded, and then he got traded back to Montreal in like 24 hours. What's up, Jesse Puljujarvi? We got ourselves a Quebec Nordiques legend in the building. No, he definitely is not. He obviously is not doing as good as Nick Suzuki. Thank you very much, Montreal. So, now back to reality. Here we are. We have Mitch Marner on our team. Things are looking good, and we really need to start stringing some wins together if we want to become a legitimate playoff contender. But, there's always a but. Thomas in the comments, and I saw this a couple times, but I pointed out Thomas's comment because he's got Matthew Barzal in his profile picture. Represent, thank you, Long Island. He says Raymond, Stastny, Marner, and then Mahalik, Barzy, and Jesper Bratt. Okay. He goes on to say has a playmaker, power forward, sniper combo, so both lines should maintain a +3, maybe even a +5. So let's see if he's right. So if we go you there, Lucas Raymond up here, it gives it a +3. He is right about that. And then Mahalik, Barzy, and then we'll move back up Jesper Bratt. It doesn't give it a +3. If we were to move Arthur Kaliev up, it would give it a +3. And if we were to go something like that, and we put Jesper Bratt with Nick Suzuki and Tom Wilson. Now, Arthur Kaliev could very well have a 30-goal season under his belt. He's having quite a year as a rookie, as a 22-year-old rookie here in Quebec. So why not give him the chance? Play with Barzal and Mahalik. It gives it a +3. I think we're going to go with this line. And then I know Matthew Barzal is a left winger. I'm going to leave him as a left winger, even though he is going to be playing in the center position, because in the future I can see him going back up here with CONN Conrad because they're just way too good together. But Marner, Stastny, and Conrad, that could be a nasty line. And then Mahalik, Barzal, Arthur Kaliev, Bratt, Suzuki, Wilson, Jake Virtanen, Adam Lowry, and Brendan Coe. I think a lot of you guys realize that Jesper Bratt should not be playing on the center position, which I agree with, and I'm glad you guys helped me out here. So Nasty Nas, Morgan Riley, Lindholm, Brady Shea, we got Ty Smith and Adam Larson, and then between the pipes, Askarov and Tucker Tynan. Now there's a lot of controversy about who we should keep for the future, and there's a lot of comments I could have showcased, but I'm not going to. I don't want to create any goaltending controversy right now. We are playing decent enough to get us into the postseason. Let's take it one step at a time. Let's get to the dance first of all. Let's get to the postseason, and then after we can figure out what we're going to do. So as you can see right now, the division is very, very tight. We are 33, 25, and 6. We are currently out of a playoff position by 3 points. Okay, we got to catch Ottawa, and guess who we play right away? The Ottawa Senators. So we are really battling with Ottawa here. We're technically in jeopardy of missing the playoffs. This is absolutely crucial. So Ottawa, our rival, kind of have a similar record. They have more overtime losses, but I'm ready here. Let's go, boys. Huge 2 points on the line. We got some new faces on our lineup since the last time Ottawa's played us. At this point, it's not even up for debate. You have to leave the Canadian Tire Center with 2 points. Come on, boys. Let's go. We got some new firepower. Ottawa hasn't seen a team like this yet in the Canadian Tire Center, period. Number 1, the biggest game of the year, and it's 5-1. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hampus Lindholm, Jake Virtanen shorthanded, Jesper Bratt, Mahalik, and Virtanen once again. Sorry if I blew out your eardrums there, but I'm fired up. 5 goals on 15 shots. Things you love to see, period. Number 2, this one could get nasty. It's 7-2, Conrad and Mitch Marner. TVR scores on Askarov. Mitch Marner's played Ottawa a lot with Toronto. He scored on him a lot. And Adam Lowry makes it 8-2. And you ate to see it. See what I did there? And Colin White makes it 8-3. This one's a barn burner. Valery Chubby-Chubasov makes it 8-4. Okay, calm down here. We don't need anything crazy. We put up 8. We deserve the 2 points. Let us get out of Ottawa with the 2 points. Thank you very much. Holy, what a game. What a wild first period. Jake Virtanen leading the way with a shorty. We got Hampus Lindholm with 3 points. Conrad with 3. That's just nothing but a team effort, baby. 8-4. What a game. And we inch slowly closer and closer to the Ottawa Senators. We're 1 point behind them now. I mean, I'm going to say it 5 or 6 times here. Every game is a must win, especially against a bad team like the Vancouver Canucks. It's got to be a big 2 points, and you lose 4-1. Okay, things you hate to see. Going up against Austin Matthews and the San Jose Sharks. Imagine Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews playing against each other, and it's not even with Toronto, and Nick Suzuki scores on the first shot, period number 1, and it's 2-0. Nick Suzuki and Lubomir Mahalik, the Milkman, period number 2. Okay, 3-3, Evander Kane, Valery Nichushkin, and Erik Karlsson. Lucas Raymond scores for us, but oh my god, Mahalik, there you go, getting his second of the night on the first shot of the third period. Score on the first shot of the first, and score on the first shot of the third. I'd love to get an insurance marker here, and not Dylan Gambrell, not who I wanted to score there. That's the opposite of who I wanted to score. Come on, boys, you're better than that. Okay, you need to leave overtime with the extra point. Shootout, overtime, I don't care how you get it done. Leave the SAP Center with 2 points. Just like you did in Ottawa. There you go. Tom Wilson gets the shootout winner. We are grinding right now. I don't think you guys realize how insanely tight this is. We are currently tied, or maybe have 1 less point than Ottawa. I think we have 76. So, I mean, I'm going to say it 100,000 times here. Every game is a must win. Let's keep it going. going. I'll slow sim a game every once in a while, but let's get a good chunk of simulation done here. 35, 26, and 6. It's a decent enough record. 7-5, huge W up against New Jersey. Oh my god, but then we win 8-2. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Up against the Hawks, and that's a 6-0 win. God damn, we're playing good right now. And then we lose 7-3. What the hell is going on? That's the xTech jinx. So how's it looking here? 38, 28, and 6. How close are we? Conrad's almost got 50 goals. We're 1 point behind Boston. Looks like Ottawa fell back a little bit, but they're again 1 point behind us. So Bruins and Ottawa, we have to pass these guys somehow. Up against the New York Islanders, they're 2-6-2 in their last 10. Not great. I mean, we're only 5-5. That's not that great either. Come on, boys. Let's do it. Let's go. We're fighting for our playoff lives here. Period number 1, and it's 1-1. Okay, Jake Virtanen, there you go, scoring on former teammate Thatcher Demko. Jonathan Drouin scores to make it a 1-1 hockey game. Period number 2. There you go. Arthur freaking Kaliev. That's what I'm talking about. 1 goal closer to that 30-goal rookie campaign. Tom Wilson shorthanded on Thatcher Demko. There you go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Getting that grindy, getting those ugly goals. Okay, 3-1. Shots are basically dead even here. Hold it off. Hold these guys off. Matthew Barzell. Say it in the comments. Thank you, Long Island. Thank you very, very much. That's a huge 2 points. How many times am I going to say that? Holy. We are watching the calendar pretty close. We're tied with the Bruins here. Love to see a win against Buffalo and a 6-4 loss. That one hurts. But I think the Bruins lost as well. No, they won. So they leapfrogged us a little bit up against the Detroit Red Wings. Come on, guys. Let's get it together here. Conrad looking for 50. There's a loss. Oh, no. Okay, up against Toronto, Austin Matthews' old team. This is getting really, really scary. I'm not happy about this. I'm pretty nervous, to be honest with you. Up against Toronto, Mitch Marner's old team. The return of Philip Don't Know. The return of Mitch Marner. Let's go, boys. The Leafs aren't a good team this year. Let's stick it to them, and it's 1-1. Okay, Nazem the Dream Kadri and Conrad Stastny. So Kadri goes back to Toronto. Conrad gets a goal. That's number 50 on the year against the Leafs. That's awesome. Period number 2. Come on, 4-2, baby. Lubomir Mahalik, Mitch Marner, and Nasty Nas get goals on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mitch Marner sticking it to his old club. There you go. Okay, this should be a 2 points in the bag. Wait a minute. Oh, God, this is the xTech jinx, isn't it? This is the xTech jinx. Don't do me like this, Toronto. No, 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 no. I need these points more than you. Arthur freaking Kaliev, potentially a 30-goal rookie scorer. He says, don't worry, coach. I got this. I got this. We're leaving the Air Canada Center, or whatever the hell it's called these days, with a big 2 points. I know it's called something else, but it'll always be the ACC to me. Okay, 86 points. We have a game in hand, 2 points behind the Bruins. Conrad has 50 goals. Things you love to see up against the Vegas Golden Knights. Come on, I need to see a W and a 6-1 loss. No way, no way, no way, no way. I really need the Bruins and Ottawa to lose. Please, I need to win against Nashville there. Oh my God, another loss. I thought that was a W for some reason. Oh my God. Okay, so 86 points. We're currently 2 points behind the Bruins. Those 2 games might have just sunk us, to be honest with you. And we're up against the red-hot Philadelphia Flyers. We're 4 points out with 4 games left up against the red-hot Flyers. It's a must-win, and it's a 7-5 win. Okay, all right. So we're still in the picture. Yes, 2 points behind the Bruins. Everyone breathe. Are you breathing? Everyone breathe with me. All right, up against the Anaheim Ducks. We have to slow sim this. And of course, we play the Bruins on the 9th. Oh my God. Okay, period. Number 1 against the Ducks, and it's 2-0. Lubomir and Nick Suzuki. There you go, baby. Period number 2. Okay, 3-1. Conrad scores. Troy Terry gets 1 for them. We're currently in the driver's seat. Let's keep it that way. I'd love an insurance marker just for fun, or I'd love to kill off that penalty kill. And there it is. Jesper Bratt scores right as the penalty expires for us and Co. Oh my God, love to see a 4th liner score. Absolutely love to see Arthur Kaliev Kaliev score 30 goals in his rookie season. That's what you love to see. Making it 6-1, making it 6-2, and that's how this one is going to end. Currently, we are tied with the Bruins, 90 points apiece. And look who we play right now. Look who we play, the Boston Bruins. Basically, if you win this game, you go into the playoffs. I mean, there's also that game against Washington, but oh man, I've said it before, this is the biggest game of the year. But first, I want to see if Arthur Kaliev has 30 goals or not. And look at Arthur Kaliev. He needs 1 goal to reach 30 in his rookie season, playing top 6 minutes. All right, let's go. I gotta take a drink before we do this one. Oh my, I'm nervous. Well, boys, this is it. The Boston Bruins and the Quebec Nordiques in front of your home fans in the Poutine Place. Let's do it. Let's freaking go. I'm going ×8 the entire simulation. Starting off on the power play. Love to score a goal. 4-1 are the shots early on. Everyone breathe. Are you breathing? Let me know if you're breathing. But David Krejci scores on Tucker Tynan. Okay, we're down by 1. It's not the end of the world. It's all good. Don't worry. Everyone keep breathing. Do that breathing thing. Air is good for you. We end the first being down by 1. Going into the next 20 minutes here. Win the period. That's all I ask of you guys. Win the period. Conrad, I know I've relied on you a lot. You've got 50 goals. And Lubomir Mahalik says, I'm next in line. There's a huge goal. 18-11 are the shots, but Zachary Shinison, however you pronounce his name, once picked ahead of Matthew Barzal and Brock Besser, but Conrad Stastny comes right back with a big goal. We're out shooting them like crazy, but Lubomir Mahalik, what a second period for the kid. Holy, we got it. We're in the driver's seat here, okay? Let's get an insurance marker right away. I don't care who it is. Nasty Nas, I don't care. on the 4th line. Someone get that insurance marker. Oh my God, 3-2 with 9 minutes left. My heart is pounding. Power play, come on. Oh my God, they kill it off with 2 minutes left. Tucker Tynan holds it down, and the Quebec Nordiques win the biggest game of the year. Conrad and Lubomir Mahalik doing it all. The Milkman and Conrad, things you love to see. I'm fired up. Okay, but we're not out of the woods yet, okay? We're not out of the woods yet. That was the biggest game of the year, yes, but the Bruins also have a game here. So if we lose and they win, they're tied with us, okay? So we're not out of the woods yet. We really need to win this hockey game. It's basically a win and you're in type situation. So without further ado, let's go. The Washington Capitals versus the Quebec Nordiques, again in front of our home fans. Let's do it here, boys. Period number 1, and it's 2-1. Okay, it's not a great start here. Not great. I mean, the shots are in our favor. We're killing it, but Mika Zibanejad, close personal friend, by the way. Bondra scores as well, and Lucas Raymond gets us on the score sheet. ×8, putting the controller down. We basically need the Bruins to lose and us to win, or us to lose and the Bruins to lose. Basically, the Bruins cannot win here, and Verana makes it 3-1. Okay, things you hate to see. Oh God, I really hope whoever's playing the Bruins just shit kicks them, because I am #nervous right now. 20 minutes of hockey, boys. Let's go. Conrad, I know I've relied on you a lot, and there he is. Ask and you shall receive. Who called 1-800-CONRAD? Who called it? Someone did, and he picked right up, scores a big goal. Oh my God, Bondra. Okay, so I just, the way that this game's going, I can't see us coming out with a W. That's okay. I really hope Boston loses. That's all I can say, is I really hope Boston loses. If that game costs us the postseason, I'm going to be furious. Let's see. So we have 92 points. They have 91. They lost. Arizona. Oh my God, you can see in the top right, the Arizona Coyotes beat the Bruins in regulation, and your Quebec Nordiques are... Wait, what? Failed to make the postseason? Hello? What? What? Oh my God, no. The other wild card spot, New York got in? They got the... No way. Oh, Philip, don't know. Are you kidding me? Here I am, so tied up in our own division that I forget about the extra wild card and it goes to the New York Rangers. No! How do we miss the postseason? I don't really know how to feel, to be honest with you. We struggled really early on in the year, and I think that cost us the postseason. I always say I want to get wins early on in the year, so I'm not doing this bullshit like we are at the tail end of this year, just struggling to get a couple of points. Like, that is heartbreaking. The start of the year, honestly, was really shitty. We started to catch fire towards the end. We got guys like Mitch Marner, and that really did help out, but wow, I'm shocked, to say the least. I'm shocked, but let's take it as it is, I guess, and let's see what we can do for next year. Yeah, it's going to be hard for me to be I'm trying to be positive here towards the end of the video to make it fun, but I'm just upset. That really sucks. But a positive thing is, Lubomir Michalek, all right, aside from his awesome year, almost 40 goals, he had 39. The thing is, he's still on an entry-level contract. That's going to kind of buy us 1 year to sign Mitch Marner, all right? We sign Mitch Marner, give him whatever he wants, and then we use him as a huge trading piece for the next year, so in 2 years, because Lubomir Michalek is an elite scorer right now, and he's on his entry-level deal. So that's kind of going to buy us a year of cap freedom. So we'll talk about all that in the next video, but Matthew Barzal and Conrad led the way, of course. Mitch Marner had 88 points. That means he had a total of 39 and 34. Yeah, I think he fits in pretty good on this team. I think you could see Mitch Marner stick around for one more year. Morgan Rielly, 72 points, unreal. Look at Lubomir the Milkman, though. 35 goals, 21 helpers. He's a pure sniper. 60 points, that's awesome. And Lucas Raymond, look at him go. Played him on the first line for the majority of the year. He had 20 goals, but he kind of discovered his full all-around game. He had 34 apples for 54 points, a +5. That's awesome. And then Nasty Nas here with 54 points. Tom Wilson with 51. Not bad at all. 44 and 73. I'm pretty happy about that. Nick Suzuki with 50 points. That's pretty shocking. Attaboy. Jesper Bratt with 50. You'll probably see Jesper Bratt be shopped at the end of this year and during the draft. He's making $6 million. We need that cap space. I can probably get someone cheaper, especially now with Mitch Marner and Lubomir Michalek. Especially with the emergence of Arthur Kaliev, we can kind of change some things around here. But unfortunately, he didn't get 30 goals. Things you hate to see, but 49 points as a rookie, it's not that bad, especially 29 goals. I'm pretty happy with that. And this was a guy who was just kind of waiting for his chance, and I gave it to him, and he took it, and he ran with it. Holy. Look at Hampus Lindholm, 36 points. Brady Shea, his first full year with Quebec, 31 points, 10 goals. Adam Lowry, steady as always. Jake Virtanen and Co. had the exact same amount of points. Adam Larson and Ty Smith, we can think about getting rid of Adam Larson with that cap hit. Maybe we let him walk. We'll have to replace him, obviously. Ty Smith right there. And then having a look at tendies. This is something we might have to think about for next year. Both goalies didn't play exceptional. Both actually kind of struggled, but that is the goaltending situation. Have a look around the entire NHL. Let's see here for tendies. Bobrovsky, Quinn Bossy, Matt Murray, Vasilevsky, Samsonov, all the guys you would usually see up here. Now, rookie skaters, was there any crazy rookies? Who led the way? Ooh, Arthur Kaliev. All right, we might have ourselves a Calder winner here, unless there's a crazy goalie out there. There might be. Tucker Tynan, I guess, could win potentially. Ilya Burmistrov, he's that goalie for the Leafs. So, I mean, Tucker Tynan and Arthur Kaliev are going to be finalists for the Calder Trophy, but I can't see how it's not going to go to Arthur Kaliev here. It should go to Arthur Kaliev. I guess that's kind of a bright spot on what was a awful end of the year. I thought it was going to be an awesome end of the year, but just wasn't meant to be. Kyle Correa, almost a goal per game. How you doing? 79 goals. His second time he's hit that total, actually. What a beast. Oh my god. Followed behind by Bruce Legwand, Sidney Crosby, and Dominic Cahoon. Okay. Bo Alfredson, Yassi Kazu, attaboy, from the Detroit Red Wings with Dylan Larkin there, 106 points each, not bad. How you doing? Nikita Kucherov, 105, Agent C, 101, Vincenzo, 99, Sam Steele had 99, so did Thomas Tatar. I guess Tatar, Cahoon, and Crosby are playing together, so I guess that's just a super line. Look at Sid, look at him go. Multiple 50-goal scorers this year. I'll quickly just go down the list. Conrad right then and there. Agent C, Patrick Laine, Chubbs, Gormley, Kucherov, all the guys you're used to seeing over there. Zane Sakic, let's see how he performed with the New Jersey Devils. He had 25 points in 21 games. All right, there you go. Max Lafleur, Felix Pox, the stinkiest man in the league. Just the smelliest dude around. And here's how Chichu performed with the Maple Leafs, 21-19. That's pretty damn good. Just trying to look at all the traded players here, see how they did with their new squads. I just can't believe we missed out on the postseason. I seriously cannot believe it. But one thing I want to check here is our current cap situation. Now, we have some players we can shred. I've talked about Jesper Bratt, Adam Larson. Going into next year, we are going to have $41 million in cap space. So what does Mitch Marner want? He wants 10.1. That's understandable. I know he's going to be over 10 million bucks. The thing is, we can afford that because we have the grace period of Lubomir Mahalik. But Nasty Nas is going to want an extension as well. 8, that seems pretty fair. Hampus Lindholm is a guy I'm not super certain about. He wants 5.8. That's a lot. All these guys, Tom Wilson, he's going to want a decent chunk of change, 4.3. Adam Larson, we could probably let walk, and I think we have to sign Askarov as well. So it's going to be a difficult offseason. So the next episode, we're going to check into that. But let's see who won the cup here. Let's go over the awards, and then I'm going to end off the video. But again, just absolutely shocked that we missed out on the postseason. I didn't think it was going to happen. I knew there was a chance because we did play so shitty at the start of the year, but we really dug ourselves a huge hole here, and we couldn't get out of it, unfortunately. The Calgary Flames are your Stanley Cup champions, and the Binghamton Devils finish the Calder Cup off, but Calgary wins the cup for the first time since 1989. Looks like Montreal's going to get a first overall pick. LA wins the lottery. They move up from 8 to 3. There you go. There is everyone, but I just cannot believe we missed out on the postseason. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. It's just ridiculous. Let's see here who ended up calling it quits. Ovi finishes with 831. He doesn't break Gretzky's record. Gretzky obviously has 894. He finishes with 1613 for points. Phil Kessel finished with 1254. Joe Pavelski just over 1,000. Corey Perry, Jeff Carter, Zach Parise, all the guys that are usually retiring around this time. There you go. James the Real Deal Neal. And as for goaltenders, Marc-Andre Fleury, 547. He passes Henrik Lundqvist. Wow. There you go. Pekka Rinne, Jonathan Quick. Look at all the Stanley Cups between these guys. 3. Quick's got 2. Crawford's got 3. Schneider's got none, unfortunately, even though he should have had one in 2011. Wait, what? Who said that? Scott Darling has a Stanley Cup ring. A whole bunch of goaltenders are leaving the NHL with their Stanley Cup rings in hand. So let's have a look at the awards here. Phil Kessel is a coach. Ovechkin is a coach. Ooh. Okay, all right. Maybe bring these guys on as assistant coaches. I'd love for Phil Kessel to be behind the bench. That would be unfreaking real. Look at Nathan Tucker. His team fit is up to a 70% now. That's awesome. I've never seen it actually get that high, but let's have a look at the awards. I just can't believe we messed up. I can't believe it. I'm seriously, like, it's just ridiculous. Let's have a look at the awards here. Looks like Florida went all the way to the Stanley Cup final and lost out to Calgary. They beat them in 5 games. So Calgary gets their Stanley Cup. Have a look at the awards here. Calgary, obviously Stanley Cup champions. Pittsburgh won the Presidents, and there's the rest of it. Individual awards. Kyle Correa wins the Art Ross. No surprise there. Maurice Richard, you guessed it, Kyle Correa. Ted Lindsay, one more time for the people in the back that didn't hear you, Kyle Correa. Max Lafleur wins the Frank J. Selke. Grabowski wins the Jack Adams. The Bill Masterton goes to Caden Fleury. Going into the William M. Jennings, Quinn Bossy. Kata Hatt wins the Vezina, and the Conn Smythe goes to Backlund, looking for the Calder, and it goes to Arthur Kaliev. There you go. The first Quebec Nordique ever to win the Calder Trophy. 29 goals as a rookie. That's awesome. Cooch wins the Lady Byng. Norris goes to Howardchuk. Arthur Kaliev wins the Calder. Things you love to see. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow, continuing GM week. We're going to get the draft done. We're going to get free agency done, all that stuff. I think we're going to be able to get everyone signed, and we're going to have 1 year. Next year is kind of our year to do it, our year to win. We're going to have such a ridiculous team. Mahalik's going to be 1 year older. Lucas Raymond's going to be 1 year older. We still got Morgan Riley and Nasty Nas on the back end. We got a few things to worry about. I look forward to hearing your guys' comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow.